One of the critical parts of our PACE work over the next 4 years is going to be how do we better strengthen denominational and ecclesiastical bodies to be responsive through their networks and through their faith communities and churches to better serve the next generation. As a pastor, as a minister of the Word and Sacrament myself, I've seen how various clergy, ministers, priests, and church leaders have continued to look for resources both in their denomination and outside of it to answer questions that their congregation and the neighborhoods they serve can be better resourced to meet the needs of young adults who are wanting to come to their door. We believe through building these networks through PACE that we can bring those resources directly into churches and into denominations in ways that many haven't been able to.
One of the things that we've learned about young adults and the church is that lots of boundaries are breaking down, such as natural boundaries between denominational groups and non-denominational groups, to gather together and create projects and support one another in exploring their faith more deeply, and also bringing the parts of their congregation along to also explore those alongside. We hope that this fosters more relationships intergenerationally and across the young adults who are involved in the program. It maybe helps to shift the culture towards an innovation and prophetic spirit that will help the church to find new strength and new energy.
One thing we're really hoping for is broad and deep participation in our integration summits. Having denominational groups and other networks choose to engage our work would be an encouraging sign. It would show us that churches are shifting their cultures, becoming more inclusive and open to engaging populations like young adults and other intersecting marginal populations, which we believe would make the whole church healthier.
Our hope is to either come to network or denominational gatherings where there's an invitation, or to just convene some either on campus here at SPU or in other spaces around the Northwest, where we can gather groups of Methodists or Presbyterians or Baptists or Pentecostals or Roman Catholic or Orthodox, and any of our ecumenical brothers and sisters in groups where they can have a space to talk about who are our young adults, what are their needs, where do their cares lie, and how do we better center their stories alongside the rest of the congregation so that everyone in the congregation has a chance to thrive, to be heard, and to be the body of Christ in their communities.
We have an opportunity to bring to each denominational meeting and gathering some resources of great conversation, points of prayer, and hopefully transformational engagement for the sake of justice and reconciliation. Every denomination is asking right now, but maybe doesn't have the tools to move with right now.
We look forward to finding times with you all that will work for you to come and have these conversations that we think are desperately needed and frankly really exciting and very freeing, because we think that it will provide opportunities and pathways that maybe weren't imaginable or just didn't exist before for congregations to see renewal.